Hello, my name's Kristin Hannaford and I'm reading to you from Yeppoon in Central Queensland, and we are on Durumble country, and I pay homage to past, present and future owners of this land. The first poem I'm going to read to you is a new one, and it's about listening to music in the Queen Street Hall in Yeppoon, which is a very special hall for our community. Listening to Lucy Wise in the Queen Street Hall. A wooden sprite fastened to the prow of a ship. She caresses our small sea of faces, smiles over the small hall arrangements of mint green chairs, welded and stencilled with lost lotteries of numbers. She begins to pluck lone, honest notes that wend and while between us like warm coastal breezes, carrying messages only for us, only for me. Coloured sails of floral bunting hang like tea cakes above Celtic notes and vowels pulled forth from a dark convict past. And for this time, I'm adrift in our peculiar melancholy, the shame and the distance and the wondrous bright Australian light. They are closing the beaches. No salt water today, no white powder of sand to carry home between our toes, no reason for sunglasses or straw hats to cut the glare, no need to brace for that first surge of cold water or to close your eyes when we submerge, no sand dollars to pocket, no clear jellies to hold the light, no towels or discoveries of shells trapped under a breast. No ankles deep in the wash or traces or footprints in the sand. No flood or foam as gentle waves enter and flow. No wandering tide lines to lift dried nets of seaweed or witnessing oyster catchers dance for their dinner. Only imagine crabs spinning spitball patterns of sand and shadow arrows of dart flecked in the waves, and the gulls sharing their companionable outrage. This next poem is called Gethsemane, and it's been published in the online journal Not Very Quiet. I imagine you are kneeling, the shape of you, knees white and thighs pressed wide on hoary earth, in supplication as you quietly dismantle betrayal into phonemes. As if by shaking them apart, they will offer you something more than sadness. I see you hold the goblet, empty, and wait for it to fill. Tonight, there is no more wine than sadness, dumb dreams, and inevitable grief housed in the greens of an olive garden. Oil lamps wink out like deceptive stars that misguide men as you quicken and remember the gardens are treacherous places. And for this last piece, we're in for a treat. We're joined by my husband and guitarist Sean Sinclair, and we're going to play a piece that we often perform together. It's a song about fishing on one of the local creeks, and it's called Out from Corbett's Landing. Like insects, we glide open-mouthed over salt sweet water and tobacco-clouded blooms of silt beneath. Small ribbons of buoyant sand stream upriver, carried by the moon-born urgency of hours. Time travelled, time stilled. Mangrove pods and bubbles adorn the creek like sequins or sweat on skin. Our boat slides on the mirror of sky as the creek gently leans its banks forward, listening to syncopations of estuary blues. Fish pop and spill through underwater corridors. Deep gullies hum water notes that lengthen and golden with the hour. And little black cormorants dive and encircle stipples of bait fish. Birds filtering silver light as the black commas of their necks emerge to punctuate the bay. And at the mouth, we anchor and fish and feel the dull thud of war games to the north. A boat passes. Two whiskery fishermen raise a can of beer in salute, while out at sea, the military decipher our mangrove codes of talisman and sabre, and the long loop of the tide starts to return, its limit reached. Thank you for listening.